So Black Ops 7 as a whole just got a million times better and a million times more hype for it. Today we're going to talk about why. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and enjoy the video. If you want to unlock the brand new Dark Matter, Abyss, and Nebula camos inside of Black Ops 6, check out Midge Cactus. They're the biggest and most reliable in Call of Duty, which will help you grind out weekly events, camos, and unlocks completely legitimately for Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. Code SPAZO for 5% off. So over on Twitter, a Ghost of Hope, a very trusted leaker inside of the Call of Duty community, has made a tweet yesterday as I'm recording this video, exclusive. Sources have indicated to me that Black Ops 7 will have more content in its post-launch seasons than what MW3 had. The current plan, according to sources, is for Black Ops 7 to have a lot of content in Season 1 through 4, and then taper off to give Activision time to push Modern Warfare 4 marketing very hard. Treyarch earlier this year had pulled some of the planned Black Ops 6 post-launch content and has pushed it to Black Ops 7 so they can repurpose, reskin. Treyarch and Raven, etc. are being told to leave nothing on the table for Black Ops 7 and Warzone because the engine upgrade for Modern Warfare 4, which has been told to be very significant, would require those assets to be heavily reworked. Finish everything and release it before MW4 is the current agenda at Treyarch and other studios. Holy crap. This is huge. So, if you guys remember back in Modern Warfare 3, they had a ton of content every single seasonal update, whether it's a new Dark Ether for zombies, new schematics, whatever it could possibly be, they always had a lot. Even the weekly challenges was a lot of content. Now, we already know we're getting that in Black Ops 7. We already know we're going to have aftermarket parts where every 8th week of the season we get a animated camo or a blueprint. We already know this, but the fact that it's going to have more content post-launch, which if you don't really know what that means, is after the game releases, after Season 1, that forward, right, is what it is. But again, this is absolutely huge. It's crazy because if Black Ops 7 has more content than MW3, it could potentially have the most content any Call of Duty has seen. Now, a lot of people aren't really happy about this, but a lot is going to be zombies. MW3, every single week of the game had so much to actually grind. Like I was just saying, the battle passes, the challenges, the rewards for the weekly updates were absolutely crazy. The events giving you animated camos every single season, multiple ones. That's why the game had over 52 event camos, which is absolutely crazy. Is really looking good for Call of Duty considering Modern Warfare 4 already from this is going to be a massive game. Modern Warfare 4 already has to compete with GTA 6, so if they're not going to go all out on that game, which is the game after Black Ops 7 releases, then why even develop it, right? Because we already all know GTA 6 is going to be a massive game inside of the world, probably one of the most popular bought games ever whenever it first releases. So Call of Duty is going to have trouble with this, so they really have to go hard with it. Now, again, it's great for the future. It's great to know, Black Ops 7 is going to have a ton of content, whether it's reskinned guns to fit the Black Ops 7 thing that were supposed to be in Black Ops 6, maps, whatever it is, it's good that we're going to get it in Black Ops 7 close together. It sucks for Black Ops 6 post-launch content because there was really nothing in that game. Black Ops 6 was limited inside of zombies. Like whenever we got a battle pass or an update, it kind of just gave us maybe a field upgrade, right? Or a ammo mod that we already had in previous Call of Duties, which I hope they don't do this for Black Ops 7. I wouldn't necessarily mind too much if that wasn't just the entire update. Like if they were like, hey, Season 3 reloading, we're going to be dropping zombies content, but you're just going to get Shattered Blast and whatever else they could just come up with that was already in another game. I don't mind it if it's a ton of stuff, but that's also an add-on into the game. It's really not that big of a deal. But we had to put up for an entire year for Black Ops 6 content that wasn't there. But now, reading this, it's going to be in Black Ops 7. Now, in a sense, this isn't always going to be the greatest news. We don't truly know what this means. This does open up the doorway for nostalgic bait. Now, I've used this term quite a bit in my videos because it is a big problem, kind of referencing to what I was just talking about with Shattered Blast. The devs, basically adding something inside of Call of Duty that we've already seen previously in a Call of Duty, whether it was 2 years ago or 8 years ago, does not matter, and labeling it as new content. Now, whether you play Warzone, multiplayer, zombies, doesn't matter. This can still be used against you. So this isn't always a good thing. Let's take multiplayer for an example. If they were like, you know what, Black Ops 6, we were going to add every single Black Ops 1 multiplayer map, but we didn't. But here you go. Here's Season 5 content for you. All the Black Ops 1 multiplayer maps. That's cool, but that's kind of lame because it's reused content from another year. So this, again, could be a bad thing because referencing just stuff that they didn't have in Black Ops 6 is going to be in Black Ops 7. Or anything they were going to add in Black Ops 6 is going to be in Black Ops 7, right? Things that they didn't get finished with in time, they're going to do it for Black Ops 7. So again, this could mean those things, but I don't really think so. I think this is going to be a lot more of kind of challenges, rewards, LTMs, just little add-ons into the game to make it a little bit better, but kind of give it a better star rating, I would say, is the best way to kind of put it. To our next topic of the day with some new reveals from Treyarch a few days ago that I actually just haven't covered. Maybe you guys have seen it, maybe not, but I'm going to throw up a picture right now, and it is a new look at the Hellhound Bear and a new area for the map inside of Black Ops 7 Zombies. Now, it's kind of interesting because this does kind of start to feel a little bit more open worldy than POI, which we already kind of know that that's what it's going to be. If you guys don't really know what Black Ops 7 Zombies is going to be, you're basically going to spawn in, you're going to be able to drive a vehicle to different POIs, and in these different POIs, it's going to be round based. But you can leave them, do Easter eggs and stuff like that. But in this picture, you can see the new Hellhound Bear. So like we mentioned in the previous video, one of the previous videos for Black Ops 7 Zombies, this looks actually super cool. Like, it's kind of nice that they're changing up the same thing we've had for the longest time, right? Where it's just the usual Hellhound. In Black Ops 6, we've seen, you know, now the special zombies with the toxic and all that stuff, which is cool. But this is genuinely sweet. You know how terrifying this looks, right? Like, this is not something that seems like you can mess around with. And frankly, to be completely honest, this looks like something that's going to be a little bit maybe more deadly than the regular Hellhound. Now, this isn't singling out Hellhounds and saying that they might not be in the game, because they probably will be. But this being added is actually super sweet. And obviously, this is just going to be a normal zombie. Maybe when you're in the POIs and doing round base every 5 to 6 rounds, a round or a wave of these spawn in. Maybe on certain POIs, these spawn in, which would be super cool, kind of like a area of the map that spawns in bears, another area of the map that spawns in something else. That would be pretty cool, right? But to throw up another picture, we also have our first look at Denizens, but in the background, we can see the diner as well from Transit, which is absolutely sick. But yeah, we can see the Denizens. They look kind of terrifying. They look like they're going to eat you alive, but it's definitely pretty cool to be able to kind of see part of Transit or the diner, right? Now, we don't know if it's going to be an exact replica or remake of Transit, but it's definitely going to be something along the lines of that, but in a different shape. I almost like to kind of think of this map as going to be almost like how Revelations was with some of the old previous maps, like how Kino was involved into Revelations, how Shino Numa was involved, all that stuff. I feel like that's how Transit's going to be involved in this, because remember, when we spawn in outside of the Reckoning. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see how they do it, but seeing these enemy types in-game is actually pretty sick. Like, it just looks so dope. But let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think of the new enemies? Let me know what you guys think about the content release inside of Black Ops 7. What do you hope to see? Do you hope to see more LTMs? Do you hope to see more guns, Easter eggs, super Easter eggs, zombie rewards? Personally, I hope to see more zombie rewards that can constantly be unlocked. Like, I want to see something where you hit round 100, no matter how many times, you can get like an Ultra Gobblegum, or you guarantee yourself maybe like a Hidden Power or a Wonder Bar. It's stupid not to, dude. Round 100 isn't that easy. It might be a little bit easier in today's COD Zombies, but it still is challenging to an extent, right? So there should be some more rewards than just, hey, do the Easter egg, you get 15k XP, a calling card, and an operator. That's lame as hell, bro. It really is. But let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. I am out. Have a good one. Peace.